Hi guys, I'm here to show you how to make dumplings two ways, pan-fried and boiled. Don't these look amazing? I'm also going to share my recipe for that delicious dipping sauce, so stay tuned. Let's get on with the dough. So to start, you're going to need 2.5 cups of flour, add 1 teaspoon of salt and around 2/3 of a cup of hot water. You want to slowly add this water and mix it well until a dough begins to form. Once the dough looks something like this, you just want to dump it out onto a counter and knead the dough for around 5 minutes until smooth. If you feel the dough is too dry, like mine was, you can add a little more hot water, 1 tablespoon at a time, until all the mixture comes together and forms a smooth ball. If you guys are new to my channel, then welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Please take the time to give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You just want to wrap this dough up with cling film and refrigerate it for around 30 minutes. This rest time allows the gluten in the dough to relax and gives us a soft, beautiful dough that is easier to roll out. Now for the chicken filling, I'm going to use my food processor. It helps me get the consistency that I'm looking for. You're going to need 500 grams of chicken mince. Make sure there is no water in it so you can strain it in a colander for an hour beforehand. Add 1 cup of chopped green onions, 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, 2 to 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of oil, half a teaspoon of minced ginger, 1 tablespoon of egg white, and just pulse that in the food processor a few times. You don't want to grind it down to a mush, you want to keep that consistency. The mixture will look something like this. You just want to refrigerate it until you're ready to use it. After the dough has rested in the fridge, the dough will be soft to the touch and will leave an indent when you press your finger into it. Unwrap the dough and divide it into 4 pieces. Cover the 3 pieces in the cling film to prevent them from drying out and work with 1 piece at a time. Roll out the dough to 2 millimeters and use a 4-inch cookie cutter to cut circles into the dough. This dough can be re-rolled and cut again. The dough recipe makes around 48 to 50 wontons, which is enough for my family. Place 1 teaspoon of the filling into the center of the circle. Brush the edges with a little water and seal the edges shut. Just look at the technique of how we seal the dumplings. I know it's not perfect, but hey, it gets the job done, right? Make sure your filling stays within the center of the dumpling. If the filling spills out to the edges, the dumpling won't seal properly and may open while you cook it. So make sure you take that time to really seal the edges. Doesn't that dumpling look super cute? Yeah, it does. Here is my tray of dumplings. At this point, you can cook them as they are, or you can freeze them and choose to cook them from frozen later on. For the boiled dumplings, first you want to boil some water in a large saucepan. We want to give the dumplings some space to move around. This stops them from sticking together, and when the water comes to a boil, you just want to add the dumplings and turn down the heat. Stir them through once to make sure they're not stuck together, and then boil them for around 8 to 10 minutes. They will be tender to touch and then they'll float to the top when they're done. Just remove them from the water and serve them with the sauce. I feel that the kids prefer the boiled dumplings because they're softer and kids just prefer that texture. The adults in the house prefer the pan-fried ones, so I end up having to cook them both ways anyway. Now to make the pan-fried ones, you want to add a layer of oil to the frying pan. We need some oil so that the dumplings get crispy and crunchy on the bottom. Place the dumplings in a single layer in the pan like so, and then add enough water to cover the dumplings halfway. Cover them with a lid and steam them for around 15 to 20 minutes on a high heat until the dumplings are crispy and crunchy and golden on the bottom. This will take around 15 to 20 minutes depending on how thick the outer coating of the dumpling wrapper was. Just take a look at how great they look. They are so yummy. They're so golden brown. They're not burnt, they're just caramelized. They look delicious. Now for the sauce, you want to combine 1 teaspoon of light brown sugar with 1 tablespoon of hot water. This will help dissolve the sugar. You just want to mix it through. Then you can add 1 teaspoon of chili oil. I have a recipe of the chili oil on my website and I have a video for that. You can check it out. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of vinegar, half a teaspoon of minced ginger, half a teaspoon of minced garlic, and 1 teaspoon of toasted sesame seeds. You just want to mix that together and your sauce is ready. Just take a look at how great these dumplings look. Once you try them, you won't try any other recipe again. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Much love and have a good one. Bye.